In this video, I'm going to show you how you can help your child at home with their take-home readers. I've got my little friend Ebony here, ready to help me. So when we start with a story, and I'll model what I do at school with the children so you can do the same at home. Whenever we start off with a story, we always look at the title, which is called The Party, and we look at the pictures because picture clues tell us lots of things. What can you see happening on that title page?
She got some presents.
She's got some presents for, and there's some words here. What do you think they say?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And it's always great in the beginning to go through and have a look at all the pictures to get a bit of an orientation to the text. I always scan ahead at the words, and some words that I know the children won't learn, but the clues are in the pictures. I help them get that language so most of the words that they'll come across will be covered. So Ebony, can you tell me what is happening in the picture?
A friend's holding her back.
She's with her friend there. What can you see up in the air?
Balloons.
Balloons, and they're wearing something.
Hats.
Hats. So in this text, the story has got the words balloon and hat. So I've orientated to those words that Ebony has picked out through the pictures. What's happening here?
There's lots of cakes.
There's cakes, and what's on the cakes?
Candles.
Yeah, there are candles. The kurt sound, and we're learning the kurt sound this week. Really good connections. And that's a wonderful thing to do. If there is a sound for the week or a blend for the week, and have that as a focus in your book, which Ebony has already picked up and reminded me, looking out for those sounds. What are they doing now in the story?
They have lots of cookies and ice cream.
They are in their party. What's happening now?
There's two balloons over there.
They are. What do you think they're doing?
They're playing games.
They are playing games.
They're having lots of fun.
They are having lots of fun. Birthdays are lots of fun. And the end of the story?
Presents.
Presents. I think that's a picture at the start, isn't it? Do you like birthday parties? Is your birthday coming up, or have you already had it?
Remember, I turned 5.
That's right, you were at the start of the year, weren't you? So
next year I'm going to be 6.
You will be. So birthday parties are a lot of fun. So whenever you can make personal connections to the children's lives, it's great to talk about those things, and it helps them to understand the story and make stories more real for them. So we're going to start to read now. Ebony, would you like to start to read the title?
The Party.
And remember, we use our reading finger. So do you want to get that ready?
The Party.
So we always use the words reading finger. That gets them ready to finger point and show that one-to-one correspondence. Okay, you may have noticed that I turned the page for Ebony here with this story. That's to help keep it supported while we're filming. But it's great if the children can turn the pages themselves. It helps develop their fine motor skills also, but also allowing them to make sure that they have turned just one page instead of 2. Sometimes towards the end of the reading, if I find the children are getting a little bit tired, I will help assist them in their reading so that they can finish the story. So Ebony, the title is repeated again.
The Party.
And your turn. Now there's lots of words on this page here, isn't there? More words than what we've had before. So Ebony, have you got your reading finger ready? Ready to start reading?
I'm having a party with lots of balloons and lots of fun.
Good. It's a word there that starts with, we haven't learnt this letter yet. It does, you know it. What's the sound? What's in the picture that you can see that has a h sound?
Hat.
Good girl. So As you can see, having the beginning sound is enough to give the children some clues, orientating them to the picture, helps them find something beginning with the h sound. Now let's have a look at the picture first, because we know good readers. Have a look at the pictures. They do, cakes and candles, so it's good to re-talk about the pictures again. And then our reading finger is ready, and you're ready to read again.
I'm having a party with lots of cakes and lots of candles.
Well read. And you'll notice there that Ebony looked back at the pictures just to clarify the couple of words that she wasn't sure of, and that is a fantastic strategy for the children to have. Beginning readers, we always talk for all readers, but the pictures are very important, and to have that talk in your head or out aloud before you start reading. So what are you thinking, Ebony, about this picture before we read?
Lots of cookies and ice cream.
Great, so those words are on the page. Ebony already has those ideas in her head. You might notice that if she forgets them in her reading, she'll refer back to the pictures to help her with that. So, read it.
Having a party with lots of cookies and lots of ice cream.
Very good, and I love the way when you came to that big word there, it's good to run your finger underneath. Now I just noticed on that word there was a sound at the end. Yeah, with the s sound. That's really good. Sometimes it's very easy for children to look at the beginning of the word and just forget an ending. So after they've finished, her reading was all correct. It was just an S at the end, and we can go back and orientate the child to that, and we can say, oh, remember next time we'll look at the whole word and read right through it. As we're filming, we've skipped across a couple of pages and would just like to show you what you can do at the end of the story. Okay.
I'm having a party with lots of fun.
Lots of fun. That's a bit bigger word than fun, isn't it? It does start, they've got the same beginning sound. Let's look at the pictures. So they're with who do you think they're all? Friends, good. Would you like to start reading that again?
With lots of friends. And lots of presents.
Presents, and notice there was an exclamation mark at the end. Remember we were doing that the other day. When we see that, we can say our voice in an excited way. Lots of presents.
And
Fun. So along the way you can orientate them to punctuation when there's question marks, exclamation marks and so on, but that's something that comes a little bit further as their levels progress. At this stage, beginning reading, we're working on using picture clues. We're working on one-to-one correspondence with pointing and lots of talking. What do you think was the best thing about that birthday party?
The end.
The end. What was so good about the end of the story?
She got presents. Happy birthday.
And was there a special present that you remember getting for your 5th birthday?
A jewelry box.
That was special. So lots of talk orientates children to the text. It increases their vocabulary, and it's a great time to share together, isn't it? Thank you, Ebony.